going to be a beginner's guide to porting hair. I'm going to be doing a Sims hair in this video, however, the process is the same for other games. You just need to get the FBX file. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how I get it from the Sims. So, I'm going to open up Sims 4 Studio. You will need an account on the forum to download this, however, I'm pretty sure it's simple to do. So, I'm going to import my hair. It's already here. And I'm just going to pick one of the lightest textures. I'm going to save this. And I'm going to save the mesh. This might take a while, depending on how big the hair is. While that is doing its thing, I'm going to open up text tools. I'm going to make a folder, just name it whatever. I'm going to look up the head that I want to put the hair on, so for me I'm going to do Mikote Phase 4. This is it. I'm going to save it as an FBX into the folder I just created. Right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to look up the Emperor's new robe. As you can see up here, it says here, Midlander female. Since I'm doing my coat, I'm going to click this 3 lines here, view edit metadata, and I'm going to check Mikote female and save. Now we have the Mikote body model, and I'm going to save this as an FBX. Right here. Okay. So we have our head, we have our body, and we have our hair that I saved in the blend file. I'm going to open this up, and here is the hair. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff here. We are going to delete the camera, the lamp, and the rig. We don't need those. And here is the hair. As you can see, if I hide this, pressing H, there's these. These are for hat compatibility in The Sims, so we do not need these. We'll just get rid of that. So we're just going to keep the one that has the top half still attached. I'm going to save this as an FBX. Okay. Going to press Ctrl N and make a new file. Going to import the FBX. Okay. Here is our hair. If I press Z, you can go to Material Preview. Now, on the right side, we're going to go down to Material Properties. Under Base Color, we're going to open up an image texture. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that, make a new one. And then Base Color, we're going to click this yellow dot here. And we're going to press Image Texture. I'm going to press Open. And we are going to put the hair texture that we have saved from Sims 4 Studio. Again, if you're doing a hair from a different game, you'll have the texture. So I'm going to press Export, and I'm just going to save that. Now, I'm going to press Ctrl N, I'm going to make a new file again, and this is where we're going to do our hair port. So I'm going to quickly put on screencast keys so you can see what I'm doing at the bottom left. Okay, now I'm going to import the head and the body that we got from text tools. Import FBX. Press Z. You can go to Material Preview. I'm going to hide the armature, and this is what we're going to be working around. This, I'm just going to delete this. I don't work with Mikote ears. However, there are probably guides on how to add Mikote ears to hair ports. I'm going to just clean up the face. So, here we go. Now, I'm going to go and import the hair, which is here. Here it is. Now, we are going to scale it down to the head. Gonna move it up. And now, this is just personal preference. You can fit it however you like. As you can see, up here, there's see-through skin, which we will fix in a second. Also, the hair is going into the shoulders, so we want to fix that. Now, I'm going to go into sculpt mode at the top. I am going to go to elastic grab, which is right here. I'm going to make my radius pretty big, about 120. And at the top here, we're going to press this X. So it's going to mirror what we're doing. Gonna just pull it up a bit, like that. So we don't see the skin. Now I'm going to pull the hair out from the back. So I'm just pulling like this. In small movements. Because we do not want it clipping into our body. Now we're gonna have to fix the front here. Just pull it out. I'm going to just make the bangs a little longer. And pull it out a little bit. Like that. Now, everything, this looks good to me. And you can just keep adjusting it however you want. Just make sure that there's no skin seeing through, like right here. Just pull up. So now I'm going to find a hair that I want to steer weights from. So you can use vanilla hairs, or if you want, you can use a modded hair. For me, I'm going to personally be using this hair. I think it works best because it's just a long hair. I'm gonna download this. And now I'm going to import it into text tools. Next page. And I want Mikote earless. This affects hair 120. So I'm gonna go hair 120. And here it is. So I'm just gonna save that into the same folder I made earlier. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm going to import it. It'll save in a second. Here it is. And here it is. So you can see my hair is a little bit longer, but that's fine. Now I'm going to delete the face and the top, delete hierarchy, and now we just have our hair and the hair we're going to take weights from. So, as you can see, there's a bunch of parts here. I'm just going to press shift and I'm going to join them together. And now, with the other hair selected, I'm going to press control and click the S4 Studio Mesh. I'm going to go up here to weight paint, weights, transfer weights, and down here where it says vertex mapping, I'm going to put nearest face interpolated. This is covering it. Source layers, I'm going to put by name. So you can see the rainbow weights on our mesh. So now I'm going to just hide this, and we have our hair. I'm going to go into weight paint, and I'm just going to smooth out any weights. Sometimes the weights will just transfer weird, so we'll go into weight paint and to the blur tool. On the right here, there's going to be data. I'm going to click data, and here are all of our vertex groups. So I'm just going to go down the list. As you can see, the bangs here, we're just going to smooth this out. Smooth this out. Just smooth everything out. Smooth this up here. Gonna fix the bangs. And that's it for the weights. This was a pretty simple hair. So now what I'm going to do is, you see the name of the hair. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna take our Sims mesh. We're gonna hold it, press Control. Wait, that's Shift. Shift, Alt, and drop it into the end root. And we're going to paste the name that we had copied. So here it is. Make this 0.0. And we are almost done in Blender. We're gonna go to the wrench tab here, just modifiers. We're gonna add a modifier, press search, and we're gonna add the armature. Where it says object, we're going to just click the end root. And we are done. We're gonna press file, export, and we're gonna export it as an FBX. And you can name this whatever. I'm just gonna name it whatever. Export. Okay. So now we are going to do our textures. As you can see here, this is the Sims hair, the texture that I got from the Sims. And I'm going to be using this hair texture card. This is, I'm pretty sure, from majorpraline. I just took the normal and fitted it to the Sims hair card. I will leave this in the description along with the mask. So you're going to need GIMP. I'm going to open up GIMP. Okay, so now I'm going to drag my hair texture, the Final Fantasy one, in, and then I'm going to drag the Sims one right on top of it. It should fit perfectly. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, add layer mask, then I'm going to right click it again, and I'm going to click show layer mask. Now I'm going to copy it and paste it. Use the anchor tool, and this is literally it. This isn't going to go over highlights because I don't personally use them. However, there is a good guide that I will link below that goes over highlights. I'm going to just quickly export this as that, and then export. much done. Now we just have to put it into final. So here I am. I am just going to find a hair that I want to put it on. I'm going to put it on this one, which I'm pretty sure is hair 124. I'm going to open up text tools. Let me go to hair 124. And this is what I'm going to put it on. So I'm going to load in the hair I saved. We're going to want to make sure that this is checked, shift imported UVs, and we're going to load the model. And our hair is going to look a little bit crazy. However, we're just going to save it. In the materials tab, we're going to click make textures unique. And our hair is now blue. We're going to go into our textures, normal. We're going to load in the final textures, which is this. Save. And this is where we add what we made in GIMP. We're going to add it as an alpha overlay, which is this. And if we click this A right here, here is our newly made texture. Save it. As you can see, this is our hair. We're going to go to mask, and we're going to load in the red version. This is our mask. And this is our hair. I'm going to go into the hair. I'm going to edit material flags. And I'm just going to tick hide bad faces. So now our hair is our hair. I'm just going to show how, if you want to add a little bit more detail, we're going to take the diffuse that we got from Sims 4 Studio, and in the mask, we're going to add that as an alpha overlay. And we're going to save this. And now there's a little bit more definition to the hair. Now I'm just going to save this. I'm going to make a mod pack. Hair 124 Miko. Select all files, confirm. And I'm just going to copy the name of the hair. And save. And now we can test it in game. I'm going to load it into Penumbra. I'm going to redraw. And here is our hair. I'm just going to change the hair color to make sure that, okay, so this is our first problem. Our hair is green. So now what we're going to do to fix that is we are going to go back into text tools. We're going to click edit model, modify all vertices, and we're going to click all of these buttons. And save to text tools. I'm just going to remake the mod pack. Save. I'm going to delete this one and then re-import our hair. Oh. Okay. And now I'm going to redraw myself. And the hair is complete. So I hope that this tutorial helped, and have fun porting.